she'll come and see her mama who loves her so much. Now I'm done. Wait, one more thing.
No, stop! What was this even supposed to be about? I went on my Tumblr and asked you guys for questions that you had specifically for my mom.
You have questions for me?
Can you believe it? And we're gonna answer them right now. Well, she is. How much did it hurt giving birth to Grace?
Well, Grace was born during a hurricane, Hurricane Gloria.
Right.
I think that made me go into labor a week early. It was a total joy. I thought I was having another boy, which is a wonderful thing. However, I already had a boy and it would be wonderful to have a girl. So when Grace was born, it was such a joy.
How did you think it was? They told you it was a boy?
No, I just thought in my mind that I'm probably just gonna have boys. I don't know why I thought that. It's so nice to have a girl. And I went, oh, baby girl. And they said, and what is the baby's name? And I said Grace, and the nurse went, oh, baby Grace, how wonderful.
Didn't the nurse say that the umbilical cord was wrapped around my head? And she like dug her nails
She dug her nails. Yeah, did you want to know that?
Yeah, you can do that.
I was trying to be, you know.
You're trying to be very vague.
Grace had the cord wrapped around her neck.
Fashion statement.
Doing all her tumble salts in the womb. She was up tangled up in the cord.
I was dancing.
So the nurse told me to stop pushing and dug her fingernails into my arm so that would distract me so the doctor could unwrap the cord from her neck.
He didn't understand
and
fashion.
the lovely Grace could be born.
Woohoo! Was Grace a super energetic / hyper kid?
Yes.
I got stuck between the couch and the wall one day.
I heard this little voice go, stuck. I couldn't figure out where you were, and then I looked and you were stuck behind the couch and the wall. I don't know, you tell me. What were you doing back there?
I was also a bad child. No, stop!
There's no such thing as a bad child, Grace.
Didn't I rip your hair out in line at a supermarket?
Yes, but in a loving way. You wanted this toy little necklace in the store. Mm-hmm. I told you couldn't have it. I told you could have something else. You wanted that. I went to pick you up. Mm-hmm. You reached your head up and ripped out a hunk of my hair. I had to carry you out the store.
Yeah.
With you thrashing about, waving my hunk of hair in her.
Like a victory flag.
As a tiny baby in the bottom of the shopping cart. So I had one hand on the shopping cart, one hand carrying you.
And I'm just
flailing around. And it was pouring with rain at the time too. Yay. So it was a lovely moment.
Favorite drink? You were saying you like margaritas.
I do like margaritas, but you need other kinds of drinks? I love lemonade. I do. That's a drink too.
What was Grace's first word?
No, I think it was mom. Mama. It was mama.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
It was definitely mama.
Which kid was harder to raise, Grace or her brother?
Grace. Hands down.
Okay. Why?
Because
I remember you putting me in timeout on the couch, and when you would turn around, I would run off the couch.
Yeah, you did that. Yeah, that was like so shocked that happened. Like, what?
My legs can work! Best part about living in New Jersey?
Actually, I love living in New Jersey. I do. It's near the mountains.
Uh-huh.
It's near the shore. It's near Philadelphia.
What's the best part of it?
The best part? You really want to know?
Oh, get out of here! Do you ever wonder why Tim ended up so socially awkward?
What?
How old was Grace when she had her growth spurt, and was she as tall as a child? How tall is she now? I had my growth spurt when I was in high school because I used to do gymnastics for
I never thought of you as being the tallest in your class.
No,
ever.
I was always
the youngest in your class.
I was the youngest, and I was always the shortest.
Yeah.
Because I did gymnastics, and that stunted growth. And after I quit gymnastics in like 9th grade, I remember growing like 5 inches in like 1 year, and now I'm 5'9.5".
What? Do they have a problem with your height or something? What's wrong with these people?
Do you agree or disagree that being a mom is a full-time job? I agree.
Why would I disagree with that? It's more than a full-time job.
Yeah.
It's a job and a half. It's a lot. It is. It's a lot of work. But it's worthwhile when you see your kids, you know, coming home, visiting, and hanging out with you, you know.
Stop delicately placing your arms around me. If you could trade places with any mom on TV, what mom would you be?
don't know, who's the richest mom?
How do you age gracefully? Do you have any tips for them? What are your tips?
Well, my tips?
For aging gracefully.
Aging gracefully.
Well, you always use sunscreen.
Sense of humor.
Have a sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
Oh, I was going literal.
Yeah.
I was like, you wear sunscreen.
Sense of humor.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. What else can you do?
You wear sunscreen?
I don't always wear sunscreen. I know I should, but I don't know what I was doing. I was supposed to do. I forget sometimes.
Alright, that's it for today's video.
That's it?
That's it, Mom. We're done.
We're done?
We're done here.
No one has any other questions?
No, they don't. No, they don't. Okay?
Sure?
Get out of here. If you think my mom should get her own vlog, which I think you should leave a message down below and tell her to get her own vlog.
No, don't let her distract you.
Bye.
You like to put on little shows. Did you remember that?
Yeah, I remember standing.
I used to teach too, Miss Grace.
Yeah, I used to teach. I attribute Tim being so smart because I used to teach him.
She did.
Everything I learned in kindergarten, I would come home and put it on the blackboard and teach him the alphabet and teach him times tables before he knew what they were.
Absolutely. She'd have all these little chairs lined up and there'd be little stuffed animals and each one would have a book and there'd be little stuffed animals and Tim. With a book. They each have a book. And
I could never tell which one was which. I would go in the backyard and stand on a plastic crate and sing songs that I would make up to no one.
Mm-hmm. Just do little dances and sing songs.
Yeah. We have pictures of John, my older brother, and I doing the Nutcracker, right?
Oh yeah, when I first showed you that, you ran up and got your ballet costume on.
Yeah.
And John put on black sweatpants and a black shirt and you wanted a crown.
Yeah.
I made a crown for you and I made John a rat face so that he could be the Rat King. You guys did ballet.
This was before the internet, you guys.
And I was so thrilled.